Good morning, everyone. Andy from ACC Crappie Sticks. We're out here on the Kissimmee Chain on Lake Rosalie with our good friend Nick Whitten, and we're going to try to beat the wind this morning. You can tell it's already picking up a little bit. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's supposed to pick up to 20 or 30. So we're going to try something different, some open water live scoping, chasing down single fish. So tell us what you think is going to happen today.
Well, these fish in this lake are spawned out. The water temperature is already up to 80 degrees up in the shallows where they would normally do their spawning. So they're out off of a ledge right now in 11 to 13 foot of water. We're going to be using the live scope, chasing them down and trying to make short work of it before this wind gets bad.
All right, let's see what we can do. I'm excited.
That's right.
Good practice. When I'm out and I see a little one, I'm like, hey, target practice. What the hell is this?
Holy crap.
Dude,
that is a monster.
I thought it was a gar or something caught on that. Those things fight like...
Oh, dude, that's why Kissimmee Special likes catching those right here so much. They'll make the line with them. Wasn't as big as I thought he was, but fish nonetheless.
Nonetheless. Okay, so we're out here looking for open water fish. Are they just completely scattered, or is there any rhyme or reason, any contours or anything?
Well, they're pretty scattered right now, but the lakes in Florida are pretty much all a big bowl. There's not any real hard contours, not a lot of structure. So what we're keying in on, you'll see on this map here, we're right on the edge of this hard break line down through here. And that's where these fish from 11 to 13, 14 foot where these fish are hanging out on this break line. They've been up shallow spawning. Now they've moved out on this break line, and we're just catching them scattered. There he comes. There he is. There he is. Look at this. Andy with a record.
All right, Nick, since live scopes came out, we've really started targeting different fish and fish we couldn't target before, and definitely couldn't target with a single pole. And that's led to chasing down single fish, roaming fish, and trying to cover as much water as possible. But then that kind of created some issues of, you know, seeing how efficient you can be in a tournament and chasing them down fast and then stopping. Then we got into these, you know, power poles, the paddles, and now we've got trolling motors on the back. So tell us about the system that you have.
Yep. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but we're going with the wind. The wind's gusting up to 18 miles an hour today, and without my power poles and these crappie brakes that I've got on there, we wouldn't be able to stop and set up on those fish in open water. I mean, I can stop on a dime even in this heavy wind and set up on a fish and be able to put my bait on him, present my bait to him, and try to catch him.
And even if the wind's not blowing, and if you're, you know, in a tournament or just trying to catch as many fish as you want, if you've got that trolling motor on 6, 7, or 8, and you're trying to cover as much water.
You're running 2.5 miles an hour sometimes covering a bunch of water.
And then you see a fish just sitting there, you know, you got to be able to stop. And if you turn that trolling motor around and you just wash him out.
Oh yeah, you're gonna prop wash him, and you're not gonna be able to get on that fish without some brakes.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's very interesting.
Uh-huh. Come here.
You jigging around a lot, or?
Yeah.
Just like you were?
Yep. 2-pump jump. There's one.
It's a Jesse.
Yeah, I think we're gonna turn that Jesse back loose. Oh, got another one, big one, good one. Oh yeah.
Right the spot I was gonna fish. We'll just call that one mine.
Sorry, Andy.
Maybe we can just say it was mine. I don't care.
Middle of the lake
Yeah.
and grab you. Oh, there he is. Oh, double, double, double. Andy's is bigger than mine.
One time. Caught one bigger than you. That's awesome. We'll see.
There's another one. Oh, a big one. Big one. Big, big, big. Come here, big mama.
A big man.
Oh, come here now. Come to Papa. Come here.
All they big pockets.
Oh, 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 oh. Got a big old female. Her eggs are falling out. She's in here spawning. Not a lot of people do this in Florida, and somebody's gonna hate me, but we're gonna turn her back loose.
Wrapping up our day on Lake Rosalie. It's part of the Kissimmee Chain. We thought it was gonna be a really tough day. The winds are blowing over 20 right now. We thought we were gonna do some open water, live scoping. That got really hard. We couldn't do it in the wind, and we didn't know if there were still fish shallow in the weeds. Went in there and caught some big ones. Tell us what you think about that. And what...
I kept looking at the water temperature, you know, and the water temperature wasn't as high as it was a week ago. It was around 70. I said, you know, let's go check some shallow bushes, see if there's any spawners left. And sure enough, there was some big females and roosters in there, and they were doing their thing, and we caught a pile of them.
We gotten some small spots that were just loaded.
Loaded.
And so we had a really good time. Caught some big black females, just beautiful fish. We'll show you those in a minute. And thanks for having us out, Nick. We appreciate it, buddy. We'll come back again.
For sure.
I had fun today, buddy.
It was a blast.
All shallow fish, 3 feet of water in the bulrushes. Look at the colors on those fish.
Big old thick black Florida crappie.
And they hit hard. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.